You might catch the critics.
Hi, I'm Bailey White, and this is Celtic Television reporting live from the airport, home from New York City, where we just spent 3 days learning about theater and going to a Broadway show even to increase our theatrical abilities. So I'm currently sitting here with Margaret Baldwin. Hi, Margaret.
Oh, God.
So this was your first time to New York, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? What would you say that was the best part?
You know, going to Broadway.
Broadway, that's
Hanging
good.
out with my friends.
That seems like a lot of
That
fun.
too.
Were you surprised by anything? Like, was New York how you thought it was going to be?
People are very, very nice there.
Sure. Thank you, Margaret. We're going to turn it over to Jack.
Hi,
Jack.
Haley. Long-time viewer, first-time participant. I just really want to thank you for having me on the show.
Anytime, Jack Berney.
All right.
So, was this your first time in New York City?
This was my first time in New York City.
What was your favorite part?
I would have to say I really enjoyed getting to, share this experience with my classmates. I felt like we saw a lot of really cool things, and I'm glad I saw it with the people I did. I felt like it really brought us a lot closer, and I wouldn't have had it any other way.
Is there anything, I don't know, is there anything you'd change about the trip?
I would have made it longer for one. Also, we didn't really get much time at all to plan out where we wanted to go, and it would have been nice to spend a little bit more time with our own itinerary in Times Square, just to explore and adventure and find ourselves.
That was a very good insight.
Thank you.
I'm gonna pass the phone over to Brian Locasio, and we're going to work from there. Okay, guys, first question. What was the most surprising thing about New York City?
I would have to say that there's a lot of gift shops, and they all sold the exact same thing, except every store to the left was $5 cheaper in the exact same thing than the one on the right.
Hi, I'm Kelsie. New York is not as crowded as you think. Yeah, here you go, Killian.
Hi, I'm Killian, and New York didn't smell as bad as I thought it would. Just from the stereotypes of New York, but they got me. Plenty of good smelling parts of New York.
Okay, good answer. Second question. Compare New York City to Kansas City. How is it similar, and then contrast it? How is it different?
I'd have to say that Kansas City is a lot more dense in the center of it, but then it kind of spreads out all over, whereas in New York it's kind of one central busy area and then space, another central busy area, and everything's sectioned off by category. All the artsy areas are in the same spot and they're all in the same lane. So I'd say that's the main difference.
When there is a red light, you can go. It doesn't matter. You can't do that in Kansas City.
KC is much more spread out between everything. We got that dead center, like Brian said. But it's it takes 20 minutes to get to a good food place. But in New York, you go down, out, across the street, and you're at a good food restaurant. Food restaurant.
Okay, last question.
Don't do drugs.
What was the most memorable part about New York?
Can we start?
Thanks, Haley. I'd have to say the most memorable part would be sharing all these cool things with my friends. This is our senior year and we're not gonna have much time left, so it's really nice to spend that and get to know them better.
Get to seeing the Broadway show with all my friends. It was super exciting and it was super good. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say it was this lady I met on the plane going from LaGuardia to Austin, right? Austin. And she was really nice, and she had been in LaGuardia since 4 o'clock in the morning, and she had been delayed so hard, so she was tired, but she was really nice and really funny. Yeah.
Hi, thank you so much for joining this week's episode of Celtic Television.
White power.
I appreciate everybody joining today. I am not responsible for Jack Berney. I'm not affiliated
That's
with
a lie.
him. So, anyways, thank you guys so much. Sorry it was a little inconvenient, I guess, and the recording's a little off, but you know what? It's a an adventure. So thanks for joining us on this adventure. See you next